Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. As I mentioned, this is impromptu, and I'm so grateful to my very special guest for being here with me today as well. You guys know I'm Julie Turner, julieturner.ca, and I want this lovely lady who has a very exciting and powerful message to introduce herself, if she will.
Absolutely. Thank you, Julie, for having me. My name is Samantha Flatman. I'm managing director of weareallessential.ca. And for those that aren't familiar yet, we are a Canada-wide network of small businesses that are locking arms and taking a stand against lockdowns, because we really do need to put an end to these across Canada. I mean, most of us know now, 11 months in, that they have caused more harm than they have done good. And at this point, we're looking at, 250,000 businesses possibly going under by the spring. And with that, 3 million jobs across Canada. This is going to have an devastating ripple effect within our communities all across Canada. So that's what we are about in a nutshell. And of course, I can go into more detail moving forward in this interview. But yeah, that's why I'm
Thank
here.
you so much. And again, this is very impromptu for Samantha as well. We were going to have a meeting because I am very passionate about this subject myself. So I'm like, how can I get involved? What can I do? And I'm like, let's do a live right away. And she's like, ah. So thank you for being involved and being willing to be here. My favorite thing about your message, which really, really speaks to me, is the choice and the education end of things, right? Like you're not saying everybody has to do this. You're saying we have options here, people, and these are good options. So I love that, and the fact that you have different levels of how to participate as a business owner that might be tiptoeing into this. What can I do? How can I approach this? So possibly how could a business owner start to get involved with you?
Absolutely. Thank you. So, one of the reasons why this network was established in the first place is because small businesses were not being supported. We've heard a lot of talk about, you know, the supposed support that has been offered, but like such as grants and such. But most businesses aren't actually eligible for those grants, and they're like $20,000 at most, and that's just not going to cut it, right? A lot of these business owners have been carrying their overhead, their leases, all these things for months on end without the ability to actually bring in revenue. And then, all these loans that are being offered, of course, are, how are they going to pay those back, right? So many businesses at this point are staring down the barrel of bankruptcy, and they have not been supported. And so our network is here to support all small business owners, primarily in two ways. One, to help educate them and empower them with knowledge around their rights as Canadians, as business owners, and how to exercise those rights. And there's a couple of different main approaches that we take, and help to connect them with, and we also connect them with other organizations that will fight for them when it comes to the legal side of things, right? Support them through with lawyers, with crowdfunding, with all sorts of things. And the other main way that we support businesses is through community, right? So many
Right.
businesses have been essentially on their own, feeling like they're on their own, dealing with so many critical issues every single day, and having to make some really tough choices every single day. And so our network is truly an active network of small businesses coming together. And so on a day-to-day basis, we are communicating with one another. One business owner says, here's what I'm dealing with, and we've got hundreds to support them behind the scenes. We use Telegram, we use Zoom, but we really want to help connect business owners so they can support one another. And of course, as a whole, sharing our experience, sharing our resources, on all levels, to fully empower them to protect their businesses, their livelihoods, their communities, and quite frankly, the rights and freedoms of all Canadians at the same time.
That's wonderful. And so, for you guys listening right now, I found Samantha and We Are All Essential uh, just by chance, and I wanted to get involved. Now, I am a business owner, but I absolutely did not qualify for most of the support that we have. But that is completely irrelevant as to why I reached out. So, if you guys out there listening are going, not a business owner, it doesn't matter. You can still support the idea that we do have choice. All of you out there either are business owners, no business owners, or have maybe an opinion or a thought process around the situation that's going on that would be valuable to be heard. And as much as I'm not a huge fan of crowd mentality, which is like completely taken us off the rails, community is really, really important. Crowd and community, two very different things. And I am so, so grateful for Samantha for doing this. So she is the managing director. She is she is on her own doing a lot of this stuff. She has tons of volunteers, but she's kind of like up here kind of going, I got a lot of stuff to do, people, and I can't do it all. So please reach out to me or to Samantha if you would like to just support in any way, shape, or form, even if it's just sharing what we're talking about right now. That's super beneficial. If they want to reach out to you, how do they do that? What's the best way to get in touch with you?
Absolutely. So I would encourage everyone to check out our website, weareallessential.ca. There is a volunteer form on there that will go directly to our volunteer coordinator that has just been put in place, which is fabulous. And and also, I realized I didn't actually fully answer your previous question, which was about how do businesses get involved. So once again, on the website, there is a join network section. It's a very short process. You can do so privately, publicly. The key thing is just to join us and start to learn and start to get in behind the scenes and be supported in all the ways that we can support you. But those that choose to be public about just locking arms and really just taking a stand against lockdowns, you're welcome to do so publicly. We encourage that. And if you do that, you have the option of creating a public profile on our website. And we have thousands of people, Canadians across the country, that are wanting to support small businesses locally in their communities. And so we're
That's
creating
brilliant.
essentially like a freedom economy here at the same time. And so, yeah, check out the website, whether you're a business owner or volunteer or looking to volunteer. There are different forms for each, and it'll take a matter of minutes to get involved. And so we would love as many people as possible to take some form of action, spread the word, online, offline. We have different means of going about that. And yeah, we're just getting started. We kicked off February 11th with over 500 businesses. We're doing another sort of second wave come March 1st, and there will be a massive third wave come the anniversary of all this of this nonsense that started a year ago. So
Right.
yeah, please do reach out. We it takes and as like we are all essential, we truly are all essential to creating the changes that we seek in this country. So get involved, ask questions, spread the word. We would really appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Samantha. And again, thank you for spearheading this, for supporting the businesses local and across our country. And don't kid yourself. This message will be seen by different people in different countries, and they will understand that they can do this in their country as well. I know I have viewers from all over. So just know that there's probably a group in your area. Reach out, look for them. That's awesome. We are all essential, and the ability to choose who is essential was very interesting to me. So let's just kind of take back our rights as individuals, as a community, and realize that everybody's business should be flourishing. Everybody has the right to run their business as they see fit. We're keeping things within the law here, people. If I didn't have to, I probably wouldn't, but we are. So that's all we're asking is for choice. All
Absolutely.
right. Thank
Thank
you
you.
again so much for being here.
A pleasure. Thank you so much for having us.
And thank you guys for watching. And remember, it's super simple to just join and get involved. I'm in the process right now. And we will talk to you guys soon. I'll see you tomorrow on my live stream. And it's actually going to be called When in Rome. Join me then.